For decades, we've been told that meat is the ultimate symbol of strength and vitality. It's on every family table, in every celebration, and marketed as the food that built nations. But behind the smiling TV ads and billion-dollar export campaigns lies a darker truth the meat industry would rather you never hear. Because the way most seniors eat meat is quietly shaving years off their lives. New research reveals that when you're over 60, your body processes meat differently. Your gut bacteria change, your metabolism slows, and what used to be harmless now triggers a silent storm of inflammation, arterial blockage, and muscle breakdown. And the most dangerous part, it's not the meat itself. It's the 6 hidden mistakes that happen before it ever reaches your fork. These errors don't just raise your risk of disease. They can make a single meal a ticking time bomb. Studies show that one common habit doubles the risk of deadly heart events. Another mistake creates toxic compounds so harmful, they've been linked to aggressive cancers in seniors worldwide. And yet millions unknowingly make them every day. Here's the part that will keep you up tonight. Our number one meat mistake isn't about eating too much or the wrong cut. It's far worse, and it's hiding in your fridge right now. One overlooked error has sent healthy people to the intensive care unit overnight, left doctors scrambling, and in some cases, ended lives in less than 48 hours. This is the one the meat industry will never put in their brochures, the one you won't hear in the evening news, and the one I'm going to expose today, alongside 5 others that are slowly killing seniors one dinner at a time. In this video, we will reveal the 6 meat-eating mistakes that can be fatal for seniors, ranked from the least harmful to the most dangerous. Every single reference is linked in the description below so you can check the science for yourself. But before we dive in, here's my question for you. From where are you watching us? We're reading and replying to every single comment. Yes, every single one. Now, without any further ado, let's start with the first mistake. Number 6. Eating meat without enough vegetables. If you're over 60 and eating meat without pairing it with enough vegetables, you're stacking the deck against your heart, your digestion, and even your eyesight. The problem isn't just the meat, it's what's missing from the plate. When you skip vegetables, you skip the fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds that your body desperately needs to balance out the effects of animal protein. Without that balance, your body is left to deal with the extra fat, cholesterol, and acid load on its own, and that's when trouble starts. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that seniors who consumed meat-heavy meals without adequate vegetables had significantly higher levels of C-reactive protein, an inflammation marker, compared to those who added fiber-rich sides. Inflammation at this level slowly damages blood vessels, stiffens arteries, and can even contribute to macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Meet Charles, 71. He loved his medium-rare steaks and roasted chicken dinners, often with nothing more than a piece of bread on the side. It seemed harmless. After all, he wasn't eating fast food or junk snacks. But over the years, his cholesterol crept up, his digestion slowed, and he began having sharp spikes in blood pressure after meals. His doctor explained the problem. Without vegetables to provide fiber, his body was absorbing meat's fats and iron too quickly, causing oxidative stress, essentially rusting his cells from the inside out. The fix was surprisingly simple. For every serving of meat, Charles added 2 servings of vegetables, leafy greens, colorful peppers, and cruciferous options like broccoli. Within months, his digestion improved, his energy returned, and his cholesterol dropped without medication. When you combine meat with vegetables, fiber binds to excess cholesterol, helping remove it from your body before it can clog arteries. The antioxidants in vegetables neutralize harmful free radicals created during meat digestion, and the alkaline minerals, like magnesium and potassium, help counteract meat's acid load, reducing stress on your kidneys and bones. This is especially critical after 60, when your body is less efficient at handling acidic diets. If you want to keep enjoying meat safely, aim to make vegetables at least half your plate and eat a variety of colors to get a broad spectrum of nutrients. This single change won't just protect your heart, it can also keep your eyes clear, your joints pain-free, and your brain sharp well into your 80s. But this next mistake can cause harm even faster, and it all comes down to how you cook your meat. Number 5. Choosing only lean meat and avoiding healthy fats entirely. If you've been told for years to stick to skinless chicken breast, lean pork, or 95% lean beef, and you've cut out all visible fat, you might think you're protecting your heart. But for seniors, avoiding healthy fats entirely can actually weaken your muscles, starve your brain, and even increase your risk of sudden vision loss. Fat isn't the villain it was once made out to be, especially not the healthy kinds found naturally in certain cuts of meat. These fats are essential for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Without them, your body can't efficiently transport these nutrients to your cells. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults on ultra-low-fat diets had 30% lower blood levels of vitamin D and 40% lower levels of vitamin E, both crucial for bone strength, immune health, and eye protection. Take Margaret, 69. She prided herself on clean eating and only bought the leanest cuts of meat she could find. But over time, she started feeling constantly tired. Her skin became dry and fragile, and she noticed her vision dimming at night. Her ophthalmologist discovered early signs of age-related macular degeneration and asked about her diet. When he explained that her fat intake was too low for proper nutrient absorption, she was shocked. By simply adding a few servings of meat with natural marbling, like salmon for omega-3s, or a modest portion of grass-fed beef, alongside olive oil-based marinades, her energy returned, her skin regained elasticity, and her night vision stopped deteriorating. Healthy fats help regulate hormones, support brain function, and maintain the cell membranes that keep muscles responsive and eyes sharp. Completely stripping them from your diet can leave you deficient in key nutrients without even realizing it. The key is balance. Choose meats with moderate natural fat, pair them with vegetables, and avoid processed fats from fried or heavily processed meats. Your body after 60 needs this fuel to keep your muscles, nerves, and eyesight functioning at their best. But this next mistake can destroy your health before you even take the first bite, because it's hiding in the way you prepare your meat. Number 4. Cooking meat at very high temperatures. Many seniors think that the hotter the grill, the better the flavor. The sizzling sear, the smoky char, on the surface, it looks delicious. But cooking meat at very high temperatures, whether it's grilling, broiling, or pan-frying until crisp, can silently flood your body with toxic compounds that accelerate aging and damage your organs. When meat is exposed to extreme heat, two dangerous byproducts form: heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. HCAs are chemicals linked to DNA damage and certain cancers, while AGEs stiffen blood vessels, trigger inflammation, and accelerate degenerative diseases. A 2017 nutrition and cancer study revealed that frequent consumption of high-temperature cooked meat increased the risk of certain cancers in older adults by up to 60%, especially when charred. Harold, 72, was the king of the barbecue in his neighborhood. Every weekend, his backyard smelled of perfectly charred steaks and burgers. But over the years, his blood pressure began creeping up, his knees ached constantly, and he developed early signs of kidney trouble. When his doctor asked about his diet, Harold proudly said, "I don't eat junk, just fresh meat I grill myself." But his physician explained that the way he was cooking it was producing inflammatory compounds that were silently damaging his tissues. After switching to lower heat cooking methods, like slow roasting, stewing, or baking, Harold's joint pain lessened, his blood pressure stabilized, and his energy levels returned. Cooking meat at a gentler heat not only preserves nutrients like B vitamins and omega-3 fats, but also prevents the creation of these harmful byproducts. Adding marinades with vinegar, lemon juice, or herbs can further reduce toxin formation by up to 90%, according to research in the Journal of Food Science. The goal isn't to give up flavor, but to make it safe. Slow and steady heat wins the health race after 60. And if you think temperature is the only danger in the kitchen, wait until you hear about the next mistake. Because it's not just how you cook the meat, but how long you let it sit before eating it. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 3. Eating processed or cured meats regularly. Many seniors still believe that a few slices of ham or bacon with breakfast, or a quick salami sandwich for lunch, is harmless, especially if they've eaten them their whole lives without issue. But processed and cured meats are in a completely different category from fresh meat, and the danger goes far beyond too much salt. These meats are loaded with sodium nitrites and nitrates, chemical preservatives that give them their pink color and longer shelf life. Inside the body, these compounds can turn into nitrosamines, potent cancer-causing agents linked to colon, stomach, and pancreatic cancers. A 2015 World Health Organization report classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco, because just 50 grams a day, about 2 slices of bacon, was found to increase colorectal cancer risk by 18%. That's not a small number, and for seniors whose digestive systems are more sensitive and whose cells repair more slowly, the damage can accumulate faster. Margaret, 69, loved her morning routine. A cup of tea, a buttered roll, and 2 slices of bacon sizzling in the pan. She told herself it was a small indulgence, nothing to worry about. But after years of daily processed meat intake, her blood pressure skyrocketed. Her doctor found hardened plaque in her arteries, and she began experiencing digestive discomfort she had never felt before. When she finally cut back, replacing bacon with fresh turkey breast, smoked salmon, or eggs, her blood pressure dropped within weeks and her energy slowly returned. The truth is, processed meats also carry an enormous sodium load, often over 1,200 milligrams in a single serving, which can lead to fluid retention, swelling in the legs, and increased strain on the heart. The combination of excess sodium, saturated fat, and chemical preservatives makes them a triple threat for seniors. The safest move is to treat processed meats as an occasional treat, not a daily staple, and when you do indulge, pair them with antioxidant-rich vegetables like spinach or bell peppers to help neutralize some of the damage. But while processed meats are a danger hiding in plain sight, the next mistake is even more deceptive. Because it's about the one thing most people think they're doing right for freshness, and it could be putting their health at risk. Number 2, not drinking enough water with meat. One of the most overlooked mistakes seniors make with meat isn't about what they eat, it's about what they don't drink. Meat is dense in protein, and when your body breaks protein down, it produces nitrogen-containing waste like urea, which must be filtered by your kidneys. Without enough water to flush it out, these waste products can build up, leading to dehydration, kidney strain, and even uric acid crystal deposits that trigger painful gout. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that higher protein intake without sufficient hydration significantly increased markers of kidney stress, especially in adults over 60. Seniors already have less efficient thirst signals, so they may not even feel thirsty until dehydration is advanced. Take Robert, 72, who prided himself on his protein-packed diet to keep his muscles strong. He'd enjoy a juicy steak for dinner, but rarely drank more than a small glass of water with his meals. Over time, he started experiencing unusual fatigue, dark urine, and mild swelling in his ankles. His doctor found elevated creatinine levels, a sign of kidney strain. The solution was simple but powerful. He started drinking a full glass of water before and after meals and sipping herbal tea throughout the day. Within a month, his energy returned, his kidney function improved, and even his digestion became smoother. Hydration also plays a critical role in digestion itself. Meat takes longer to break down, and without enough fluids, the digestive process slows dramatically, leading to bloating, constipation, and nutrient absorption issues. The goal isn't just to drink more water in general, it's to make water part of the meal process. Seniors should aim for at least 8 to 12 ounces of water with meat-based meals, and add hydrating foods like cucumbers, tomatoes, or broth-based soups on the side. But even if you drink enough water, there's still one meat habit that can be even more dangerous, because it hides behind the appearance of freshness and quality while doing silent, long-term damage. Number 1. Eating meat past its safe storage date. This is the meat mistake that can send even the healthiest senior to the hospital, and it's far more common than most people think. Meat that's kept beyond its safe storage date, whether in the fridge or freezer, can look and smell fine while harboring dangerous bacteria like Listeria monocytogenes, Salmonella, or E. coli. For seniors whose immune systems aren't as strong as they once were, even a small dose of these pathogens can trigger severe food poisoning, bloodstream infections, or life-threatening sepsis. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that adults over 65 are 10 times more likely to be hospitalized from Listeria compared to younger people. And the frightening part, Listeria can grow even in cold refrigerator temperatures, meaning just keeping it chilled doesn't guarantee safety. Eleanor, 75, learned this the hard way. She'd always hated wasting food and believed that cooking meat hot enough would kill anything harmful. One evening, she defrosted some ground beef that had been in her freezer for a while. She couldn't remember exactly how long. The burgers looked normal, smelled fine, and tasted great. But within 24 hours, she developed intense stomach cramps, vomiting, and dizziness. She ended up spending 5 days in the hospital with a salmonella infection that left her weak for weeks afterward. Her doctor later told her that freezing slows bacterial growth but doesn't kill all bacteria or their toxins. For seniors, the rule is simple but non-negotiable. If you can't remember when you bought it, or if it's past the recommended fridge or freezer time, throw it away. No exceptions. Fresh poultry should be used within 1 to 2 days of refrigeration, red meat within 3 to 5 days, and frozen meats generally within 3 to 12 months depending on the cut. Always label packages with the date before storing them, and remember that use-by dates are about safety, not just quality. No meal is worth the risk of long-term health damage or a hospital stay. Meat can be one of the most nourishing foods for seniors, rich in protein, iron, B vitamins, and other nutrients your body needs to stay strong and energized. But the truth is, it can also become a silent health threat when eaten the wrong way. As we've seen, the 6 mistakes we covered, from skipping vegetables, to cooking at scorching temperatures, to eating meat long past its safe date, aren't just small slips. For seniors, they can lead to inflammation, nutrient imbalances, dehydration, high blood pressure, heart disease, and even life-threatening infections. The good news is you don't have to give up meat to stay healthy. You just have to respect the balance. Pair it with the right vegetables for fiber and antioxidants. Keep some healthy fats in your diet. Use gentler cooking methods. Limit processed meats. Drink enough water. And follow strict storage safety rules. When you do, meat stops being a risk and becomes the powerful muscle-protecting, immune-supporting food it was meant to be. And remember, mistake number 1 isn't just about bad meat, it's about bad habits. If you treat your food with the same care you treat your health, you'll find that every bite can help you stay stronger, longer, and ready to enjoy life well beyond 60. So, the next time you sit down to a meal, make sure you're not just eating for today. You're protecting your body for the years ahead. If you've got any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.